This will be only the second competitive game between the two sides in the club's history. The last one was an absolute belter, with Tottenham winning the game 4-3 in the fourth round only 4 years ago, the final season at White Hart Lane. Wycombe Wanderers are currently bottom of the Championship. Tottenham haven't won the FA Cup for 30 years. Tottenham are unbeaten so far in 2021. This is the match preview, Wycombe v Spurs. Welcome back to another video. I hope you're all keeping safe and well. This is the match preview video. Wycombe Wanderers v Tottenham Hotspur in the fourth round of the FA Cup tonight, 7:45 PM kickoff. In this video, I'll be going through all of the match facts and stats, all of the team news, the team's form and how both teams got to the fourth round, what the managers have said before the game, my predicted lineup and my score prediction, and all of the key match details. So it is FA Cup day. Wycombe Wanderers will take on Tottenham Hotspur tonight, 7:45 PM kickoff. And believe it or not, we have only ever faced Wycombe Wanderers in competitive competition once, and that was 4 years ago, back in 2017, the final season at White Hart Lane, when Tottenham won 4-3. We were 3-2 down in the 89th minute, and then goals from Dele Alli and a 97th minute winner from Heung-min Son got us through. That was in the fourth round, funny enough, and of course we are playing them in the fourth round tonight. Now, please do put your score prediction in the comment section below and how you think Jose Mourinho will line up against Wycombe tonight. I'm certainly hoping for a win. You know, the trophies are way overdue. I've said it on this channel many times. It is now 30 years since Tottenham last lifted the FA Cup. So going into this fourth round clash in the FA Cup on Monday night, both teams have only played one game, and that was in the third round. Tottenham Hotspur, of course, beating non-league side Marine 5-0 away on Sunday the 10th of January with that Carlos Vinicius hat-trick. Wycombe Wanderers, however, they played the day before on Saturday the 9th of January, beaten Preston North End 4-1 at home. They are a Championship side and they are currently bottom of the Championship. They have played 23 games so far in this league season, winning only 3 of them, drawing 6 and losing 14. They have a goal difference of -19. They have 15 points, 10 points away from the safety zone. Wycombe Wanderers' form going into this game, they played 8 games in the Championship during the month of December, winning only 1 of them, drawing 2 and losing 5. In January, they played Middlesbrough at home on the 2nd of Jan, losing 3-1 at home. And then their last game was actually their FA Cup third round clash, which of course was on the 9th of January. They haven't played a competitive game since that date. Tottenham's form going into this game, we've played 5 games in competitive competition so far in 2021 in January, winning 4 of them and drawing 1. Wins coming against Leeds United, Brentford, Marine and Sheffield United, and the draw coming at home against Fulham. And of course, in those 5 games, in our recent 5 games, we've kept 3 clean sheets. So team news going into this game, Wycombe v Tottenham. Now the team news for Wycombe, long-serving defender Anthony Stewart is sidelined for Wycombe. Team news for Tottenham, Jose Mourinho said on Friday in his press conference that he is monitoring both right-backs, Serge Aurier and Matt Doherty, plus midfielder Dele Alli over small problems, although he didn't rule any of them out of Monday's match completely. But midfielder Giovanni Lo Celso will miss the game as he continues his recovery from injury. Let's get into a few of the match facts and stats ahead of this game, Wycombe v Tottenham tonight. As I said earlier, the only competitive meeting that has ever taken place between these two sides was back in the 2016-2017 season, with Tottenham winning the game 4-3 in the FA Cup fourth round, the final season at White Hart Lane. What a day that was. Wonderful scenes there. Tottenham have progressed from 20 of our last 21 FA Cup ties against sides from a lower division, losing the other against Leeds United at this stage back in 2012-2013. Wycombe Wanderers have lost 7 of their 8 FA Cup ties against top-flight opponents, winning 2-1 at Leicester back in 2000-2001 en route to the semi-final. But Tottenham boss Jose Mourinho last faced Wycombe in the semi-final of the 2006-2007 League Cup with Chelsea, drawing 1-1 away before beating them 4-0 at home en route to the final, and of course beating Tottenham Hotspur in the League Cup final. Now, the player to certainly look out for tonight because he loves a cup goal, Lucas Moura. Lucas Moura has been involved in 9 goals in 11 FA Cup starts, 4 goals and 5 assists, more than any other Spurs player since his debut in the competition back in February 2018. So what are the managers saying ahead of this game? Gareth Ainsworth is the manager of Wycombe Wanderers, and of course, Jose Mourinho is the head coach of Tottenham Hotspur. Gareth Ainsworth has been talking about this being his first competitive game for Wycombe Wanderers since the 9th of January, because of course the club have had a few issues with COVID-19. He said he is 100% sure that he will have enough players to fulfil Monday night's game against Tottenham Hotspur. And he said the FA round of testing for us is on Saturday, which of course was at the weekend. We have to fulfil that. Out of 30 players, I think that we will have high 20s. Gareth Ainsworth then went on to talk about that classic FA Cup tie 4 years ago at White Hart Lane when Tottenham, of course, won 4-3 with that 97th Heung-min Son winner. He said, we were close that day. We didn't quite finish the job there, but there were some big hitters on the pitch at that end. I think it will be a really good and strong Tottenham team because Jose Mourinho is a winner. He wants to win trophies. Now, of course, Tottenham are already in one cup final this season to be played in April at Wembley Stadium against Manchester City in the Carabao Cup. Let's hope that Tottenham can get to this final and win the competition as well, because as I've said, it is now 30 years since Gary Mabbutt last lifted it as captain back in 1991. Jose Mourinho was talking about the FA Cup and how special it is to him. He said, when I won it, the FA Cup, I felt amazing feelings because it brought back the times when Portugal stopped. There weren't many matches, foreign matches on TV, and the FA Cup final was always there. It brought me back as a kid to getting in love with some of the clubs, some of the players, unforgettable moments, the memories of my dad. And for me, the FA Cup will always be the FA Cup. For me, always special. However, I don't like it too much when the giant that is killed is my team. Let's get into my predicted lineup and my score prediction ahead of this FA Cup clash against Wycombe. I think that Jose Mourinho will continue with Joe Hart in goal. He has played a lot of cup games so far this season, and of course he played in the Marine away game as well a couple of weeks ago. So I think that Joe Hart will play. No disrespect to Wycombe Wanderers whatsoever, but they are sitting at the bottom of the Championship. They've only won 3 out of 23 league games, so I don't think it is worth risking our captain and our goalkeeper Hugo Lloris in this game. I'm going to go for the back four of Matt Doherty, Davinson Sanchez, Joe Rodon and Ben Davies. I think that Ben Davies will probably be our captain tonight as well, as he has been in some of the cup competitions so far. And Joe Rodon, it'll be nice to see him back. Of course, he started against Marine as well. Whenever I've seen Joe Rodon play, he has played very, very well. He's looked very, very comfortable. Of course, he played against Sheffield United, our last game as well in the Premier League. And then I'm going to go for Moussa Sissoko, Harry Winks, Lucas Moura, Eric Lamela to get a rare start. Gareth Bale, I think it would be lovely to see Gareth Bale back. And Carlos Vinicius. Of course, Carlos Vinicius hasn't started a game or had much game time since the Marine game where he scored a hat-trick. So it'd be nice to see him back in the starting 11, and it would be nice to see him grab a goal or two. Gareth Bale, it would be nice to see him back in a Tottenham shirt. Always lovely to see Gareth Bale on the pitch. But of course, since his summer loan move from Real Madrid, we just haven't seen that spark. We haven't seen you know, that genius play from Gareth Bale that we were so used to seeing in his first spell at the club. So, you know, perhaps it will be Gareth Bale's night to shine and grab a goal, grab an assist, you know, certainly do something magical tonight. Eric Lamela, it'd be nice to see him, you know, but he has got to take his opportunity when he comes into the team. You know, if he comes into the team tonight. So please do let me know your thoughts in the comment section below on your predicted lineup. Eric Lamela, I'm expecting to play because, of course, if Eric Lamela can't play in games like this, you know, when is he going to fit in? When is he going to get the game time under Jose Mourinho? And Lucas Moura, as I said in all of the match facts and stats, he loves to be involved in cup competition goals. Loves to be involved in FA Cup goals as well, because he has been involved in more FA Cup goals since 2018 than any other Spurs player right now. So, and of course, Moussa Sissoko, always criticised for not getting enough goals or being creative enough. Of course, he got that header against Brentford in the semi-final of the Carabao Cup. So let's hope that his goal-scoring form can continue and him being involved in some goals as well. But you'll probably notice that in my predicted lineup, what I think that Jose Mourinho will go with, there is no Heung-min Son, there is no Harry Kane, there is no Pierre-Emile Højbjerg. In my opinion, you know, and again, no disrespect to Wycombe, they are sitting bottom of the Championship. Tottenham Hotspur, whatever team Jose Mourinho puts out tonight, we have more than enough quality, or we should have more than enough quality to win this game. That's why my score prediction, I'm going to go for a 3-0 Tottenham Hotspur win, and I'm going to say that Gareth Bale will get one and Carlos Vinicius will get the other two. So some key match details ahead of tonight's FA Cup fourth round clash, Wycombe Wanderers v Spurs. The game will kick off at 7:45 at Adams Park. The game will be live on BT Sport, and you can also listen to it on the radio on BBC 5 Live. The referee tonight will be Jonathan Moss. His assistants will be Mark Perry and Daniel Robathan. And Kevin Friend will be in place as the fourth official. In tonight's game, Wycombe Wanderers will play in their usual two-tone blue quartered shirts, and we will be in our home kit, white shirts, navy shorts and white socks. In this FA Cup tie, both teams can name up to 9 subs in this competition, of which 5 can be used. Following an update to the rulebook prior to the third round, teams are permitted a maximum of 3 opportunities, excluding half-time, to make substitutions during normal time, and have the ability to carry over any unused subs and make a further substitution should the tie progress to extra time. Thanks for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do put all of your thoughts and comments in the comment section below. Your score predictions and how you think Jose Mourinho will line up against Wycombe tonight at 7:45. Let's hope that it is Tottenham's year and we can be in that final and lift the cup in May 2021. If you don't subscribe to the channel as yet, please do hit that subscribe button. Enjoy the game tonight. Remember, the trophies are coming. Until the next video, come on you Spurs.